Good morning. We're back with the main quest line. We were betrayed by the king, and now we need to explore Pontem Esera. There's a snake. For clues to Count Odo's whereabouts. Yeah, Count Odo, that's the dude that's responsible for the defense of Paris. Honor and enemies. Okay, let's discover Pontem Esera. Another loading screen bites the dust. Damn. I'm not the biggest fan of the shield, but right now we only have 2 heavy shields and the other one is just... Oh, it's beautiful. Except those textures, that's PlayStation 2 textures. Don't look at them. Look at this. Look at them. Okay. So we're in the big-ass castle room.
This must be the fort Toka mentioned. I need clues to Odo's whereabouts.
Why bother? Nobody knows when it's... Ah! Have faith in the Count. He's kept us fed. If anyone can hold that.
Yeah, nobody noticed that one. Why would they? There's a key, I'm not sure for what, but let's see.
Take heart, camarade! Count Odo shall lead us to victory!
Yep, victory. Aggression's order to the defenders of Paris. The people of Paris and the surrounding countryside trust in us to defend the city, and defend it we shall. To that end, the people have given us grain and vegetables, forcefully taken, more than enough to last us through the winter. For this we are grateful. Take only what you need, and share the rest with the sick, the poor, and the wounded. We all must stand together, united under God, against the heathen horde. Yours in charity, Count Odo of Paris. Oh, he wants to have the sick, poor, and wounded. It's very nice. Count Odo's journal, Lady Theodred is greeting all our guests from the far reaches of the Empire. My wife makes an excellent hostess, Palpatine approves. With God's will, because it's an empire, our guests will see reason and send arms to defend Paris. We must stand together, or the heathen horde will pick us up apart, one by one. Yet I fear the influence of Charles' timidity in the face of this unbridled monstrosity will sway these distant lords from offering their swords, and that I have such a craven as my liege lord is a sore test of my patience and my soul. I must control my anger and pray that God grants the king the wisdom and courage to unite the empire against this deathly knell. Odo, Count of Paris. So, how do we get inside? There's a barred door. Oh, we have a key. That's a giant sword I wanted.
Odo should be at his manor. The one with red flowers.
An elegant letter. Dearest Odo. Yeah, the letter doesn't look elegant, but... Our guests arriving at the Manoir de Fleur Rouge. A few became lost, like my pronunciation of the French language, but arriving south of Paris instead of north is not so bad. I dispatched messages to the rest, telling to them to look for our abundant fields of gorgeous red poppies. Do make haste, my love. Our guests are eager to parley with you about the war. Ooh. While waiting, they are testing our prized mulled wine and finest pizza. Your faithful wife, Lady Theodred. Okay. So they were. Okay. So we need to get to his mansion. I kind of like her face. I mean, we modified it a bit. We talked about that in earlier episodes. I think I've grown to like it.
Shouldn't be now to find Odo's Red Flower Manor.
What do you see, Sunan?
Yeah, there's only one big mansion. Seriously, you had to get clues to find the biggest house in the city?
Wear a disguise in this place.
Farmhouse note, Senor. The rats swarmed through the tunnels connecting the farmhouse and the manor. They devoured our grain stores and are biting the field hands. Terrible creatures, all of them. We've killed many, but their festering corpses remain. I have ordered the farmhouse boarded up to stem the tide. Do the same in the manor. Your faithful Reeve Henry.
The Northmen
Hold, stranger. Who goes there?
Pardon me, my lady, but I seek an audience with Count Odo.
I see. But my husband is busy recruiting nobles to aid in the coming war.
Good lady, I too wish to pledge my blade to defend Paris from the heath and hordes.
I see. And are you one of our Frisian allies from the barbaric fringes of the kingdom?
Yes, I have journeyed a great many days along the coast and down the river.
And do you have a signed and sealed writ of audience? Without a proper writ, I simply cannot allow you inside. We must be wary of assassins, you know.
Oh, the scroll. I left it in my saddlebags. I shall fetch it.
I need one of those noble writs to meet with Odo. One of the guests might have one.
Yeah, we're going to take a tunnel.
I won't believe it. One of...
What see you, old friend?
That's a farmhouse. That's the entrance. Okay. Well.
Leave it. One of our nobles scouring like a stable hand.
Someone! Oh, help me bash down this door!
That drunken noble might have one of those writs I need to meet with Odo.
After making a frightful scene, please, show me a kindness and help Lord Clovis outside while I clean up this mess.
Nothing to fear. I will carry Lord Clovis outside for some fresh air.
This drunk has a paper in his pocket. Looks like the writ I need to meet with Count Odo.
Okay, this is the faster route. And but in the tunnel there could be items that we need. You know what? Let's go in the front. We'll see about the tunnel later.
I have returned with the writ, permitting me to speak to Count Odo.
Excellent. You may enter. And we do appreciate your efforts on our behalf.
I need to find Count Odo.
Count Odo study Placitum Generalis.
Not getting in this way.
Odo has trusted me and me alone with the key to his study.
How did such an outrage come to be?
Because, dear Lothar, I gift him with rare vintages, whole casks from as far away as Greece.
Ah! Servant! Bring more wine!
I shall see to our wine, dear Lothar. Farewell.
Not suspicious at all.
Mary, my precious key to Odo's study. Stolen!
Father Confessor, Father Theobald, my old friend, I seek your guidance on a pressing matter of spiritual concern. God has forsaken me. Normally I would bring these matters into the sacrament of holy confession, my Father Confessor, but this war makes such conveniences difficult. The siege has driven our family priest, Walter de Sens, over the edge, and he's no longer stable enough to hear any confession. I fear for the safety of my family, particularly Lady Theodred, and sometimes the urge to flee overwhelms me. We could escape so easily through a smuggler's tunnel, but I cannot abandon my post. Yet late at night, doubts attack me. Nightmares of fire and blood stalk my dreams until I sit bolt upright in bed, trembling with fear. The meaning is clear. My stubborn defense of Paris may bring down terrible slaughter upon us all. Once again I ask you to share your wisdom. What should I do? Your former student, Lord Odo, Count of Paris. Count. The heck? Let's see what the tunnel awaits or brings us. An appeal for silver. Lord Odo. Allies have sent men and silver to aid us, but more is needed. Many fear to give for the defense of Paris, lest they leave their own realms unguarded. Yet we need silver. Perhaps we should send out additional appeals even as far as Frisia. Your faithful captain, Lord Hubertus. So yeah, let's say we've seen plenty of the tunnels. Moldy cheese. I mean, the cheese didn't look terribly bad.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Okay. Well, how do I open that door? Oh, there's this set of stairs.
And with Count Odo leading us, we shall drive these heathen devils back into the abyssal sea.
As you say, my lord, but these Northmen are mortal, not demons. They want land and plunder.
True. The Northmen are fierce, and the king is slow to defend us. Yet every one of you swore an oath, before God, to defend this realm. We will overcome this evil, as we always have. I cannot compel you to do your duty. Your hearts must guide you. Gosle, kindly show our guests out. Come out and say what you wish to say, Eivor of England.
You saw me enter. Fair enough. But how do you know me?
My scouts speak of a famed warrior with a raven. Do you think us fools?
I did not expect such courtesy.
Mulled wine, what we call vin chaud. Properly spiced, seated, and served with fruit. My one vice.
Wine grapes do not grow in the north. We drink mead.
Mead. Eivor, you risked much to see me. I respect that. But why? You have land in England, no?
I have no wish to settle my people in Francia.
Then how much coin will satisfy your lust? 100 deniers? 1,000? And after you, who's next? Ragnar and his sons came here years ago. We bought them off for silver. And they burned Paris anyway.
I do not want silver. I want England free of Frankish meddling. We're not a part of your kingdom.
And I would like our kingdom free of Norse meddling, as you call it. But, for argument's sake, what are your terms?
As I said, Charles leaves England alone. Second, he embraces Siegfried as an ally. And finally, he lets Siegfried's thanes keep their lands in the north.
Rouen and Amiens were my father's lands! You shall never claim my birthright! Your army will never take Paris. And you will never have peace. Not here, and not in England. My men will escort you out. When next we meet, it shall be on the field of battle. Farewell.
Didn't we just kill the dudes? Did he respawn?
I must return to camp and tell the others what Odo said.
That was mildly awful. Buggy. And that's not... I mean, it wasn't buggy, it was just unfortunate that it didn't work out. And that marks the end of our episode.